Hi everyone, my name is Jessica, and today I'm here to chat about the perfect books to pick up this summer. I don't know about you, but I love summer reading. There's something different about reading in the summertime and the kind of books I want to pick up, whether I'm reading on the beach on a family vacation or if I'm inside with the air conditioning on, because I'm a baby when it comes to heat and I like to be pampered, so I like to sit inside on a hot day reading my romances that are perfect for summer. I pick up a lot of different genres in summer, whether that's sports romance or adventure romance or even just ones that really explore families and relationships. There are so many genres that I gravitate towards. I have 5 of the perfect romances to pick up this summer. The first one I have to share with you is a all-time favorite author of mine who I just love, and her books are so perfect for the summer, and that is Elle Kennedy with Body Check. So Body Check, our heroine, her father actually owns a hockey team, and she grew up always being dragged to hockey game after hockey game. She really wants to take things seriously now in her life, and she has this on again, off again boyfriend, and she's just like, no, I don't want any strings. I can do like one night stands. So she has a one night stand with someone who ends up being a hockey player on the team her dad owns, and he thought their night was amazing and he thought there was something more and he wants more with her, and she's like, no, I only do one night. He has to convince her to give him a chance for more than one night because he really saw something good between them. Never had a connection like that before, so we have the hero pining after the heroine, which I always love in a romance book. This one's revolving around hockey since the heroine's father owns the team. He is what she has never wanted, but he is not going to let her go, so definitely check out Body Check by Elle Kennedy. I am someone who grew up watching so many action adventure movies, and I love action adventure in my romance books, so the next recommendation I have is Romancing Miss Stone by M.C. Vaughn. This is a action adventure romance. The hero is an archaeologist, and he gets dumped by his fiance in the middle of Belize, and he's like, am I really gonna go after her and try to win her back in the middle of a foreign country? Yes, he is. And so he hires a tour guide to help take him and find his fiance, and she is very, very annoying. She's also impulsive, and she also is very, very attractive to him. The heroine is a tour guide, and she really needs the money after her ex pretty much stole everything from her and her family's business, so she's not going to turn down money even though the hero is very, very uptight and she does not want to go on this trip with him. But she really loves getting a rise out of him and pushing his buttons and maybe being annoying on purpose. This has so much forced proximity as they are forced to travel together, but they have to acknowledge the fact that their trip together ends finding his ex-fiance. So is he going to want to get back together with his ex-fiance? Is he going to want to explore some things with this infuriatingly gorgeous tour guide he has right now? You will have to read to see who he picks, but this is such a good action-adventure romance to pick up in the summer. The next romance I have is You Had Me at Happy Hour by Timothy Janofsky. This one is a very much opposites attract romance where one of the heroes is very uptight and he's really ready to get out of their small town. So he's taking these courses and he's working in his aunt's restaurant, and he has to ignore the cute new hire that his aunt has brought onto the team, who is actually a TikTok famous mixologist, and he is very confident and suave and just the opposite of the other hero, but they both agree they do not do dating and they do not do relationships. So they're going to have a no strings attached relationship in the summer. Who doesn't love a good fling romance where they obviously catch feelings for each other and have to admit the fact that they are falling for each other and it's not really a fling anymore? This one is another forced proximity romance where they have to team up to do a lot of events at the restaurant, and obviously they have an undeniable attraction that they're going to explore, and they don't end up expecting to catch real feelings. So if you want forced proximity with a fling turned more, check out You Had Me at Happy Hour. And I don't know about you, but for some reason when I'm laying by the pool, I really like to get immersed in like a very good mystery or just suspense that really keeps me on the edge of my seat and just makes me a little scared. So the next one I have for you is A Murder Among Us by Heather Graham. This actually also includes a free bonus story in the book itself. So the hero and heroine actually have to go undercover in a band. So it has been 7 years since the heroine's father has died. He was murdered. He was the lead singer of this band, and now they have come back together to pose a reunion for this band so they can uncover secrets about what had happened in the past. The heroine is now the new lead singer of the band, and the hero is now the drummer of the band, and they are bringing it back. They also have to pose as a couple to get the answers to the secrets that they have been trying to uncover for the past 7 years. So we have fake dating, we have a murder mystery, we have suspense. What else could you want in a romance to pick up this summer? The free bonus story, the heroine was scarred in a fire. She has not been back in town for 15 years. There is a another suspicious fire in town though that has her coming back as an FBI agent, and the hero has regretted what had happened that night ever since it occurred, and now they are both working together to uncover the secrets behind this fire. They are getting a second chance at love, which is always one of my favorite tropes. I feel like it's so romantic and angsty, and I love angst in the summertime as well, and they're working together to solve this case, so they have their second chance at a romance. If you want a fake dating romance with a short story of a second chance romance of romantic suspense stories, check this one out. And then the last one I have is one that actually takes place during summer, so I really love, no matter what time of year it is, reading a romance that takes place during the season I am reading. So the one that takes place during summer is The Summer of Keeping Secrets by Jill Lynn. She has to clean out her late parents' Colorado home, and her adult children actually show up a little earlier than expected, and she knows something is up, but they will not tell her what is happening. So she has to figure out what's happening in their lives while they're all cleaning out this house together. They end up finding a really old article about a murder that had happened in town years ago that definitely piques their interest, and they are wondering what exactly happened. And then there's a leak in her roof that has her calling up an old flame to help, and so this is just digging up a lot of old memories and a lot of questions, a lot of emotions, all during the summertime. She is forced to confront what had happened summers ago. They're all forced to decide what they want to hold on to and what they want to let go that summer. And those are 5 summer romances that I highly recommend checking out. We have a trope for everything you could love. We have fake dating, forced proximity, second chance romance, romantic suspense, action, adventure. Everything that I love in romances, especially during the summertime, you have right here. So check out these books and let me know in the comments down below what your favorite summer reads are and where you love reading in the summer. Do you love reading on the beach, in the pool, at home, all 3? Let me know. I hope you have a great summer full of reading some great books.